As a child, I often wondered why adults were perpetually sleepy, bone tired, or at least the ones I knew. I would soon come to know that there is an exhaustion so profoundly oppressive that it can make your spirit brittle. An undocumented disabled survivor who I call mom with 3 low-income jobs sleeps for 2 hours before her next shift. Rest is a radical resistance, a 2-hour protest. A war zone, a husband, an orphanage, all taught her to be exceedingly tolerant of pain. The ideal nonprofit marketing resilience feature. Dad, who we fled from in El Salvador like the war, is the war. He finds our location and makes himself at home, drains his stash and passes out for a numb rest. But I feel that in the quiet, there's peace. No police, no INS, no DCFS for now. Mama can rest her pretty face for now. And I am safe in our garage turned room for now. Don't wake anybody up. I put some of this quiet in my pocket for when I needed to drown out the screaming. Mama drops me off at my uncle's house because he offers to watch me while Mama goes to work. He always tells me I'm exceptional. La muñeca más bella del mundo y la más inteligente. Underneath his caresses are whispers salivating, let me own you with a devastating power. Unconsciously locked in the nightmare of his enthusiasm over my literal worth. It is years before I learned that love is not an incremental wreckage, that it is not rape, lies, keeping his secrets, or holding still for his friends' desires. That my infancy was not his to commodify, that despite trying to outgrow the story about myself, those 4 years will always belong to him and not me. I unpack the urge to deduce my suffering into a neat little story of trans triumph and success, a candy-coated product for mass consumption. There is no justice here. On the first day of kindergarten, we're told to play, and I take off all my clothes. The police arrive and escort me to a social worker. ¿Tienes papeles?" she asks. I point to the construction paper and ask her what color she wants. I wonder why everyone is so obsessed with papers and if anyone will ever ask me if I'm okay. Mama is a quiet storm when she arrives. I look for signs of empathy, but she beats my ass as soon as we get home. She asks me, do you know what you've done? How long has this been going on? Did you like it? Is that why you didn't say anything? I reach for the piece of quiet I tucked away. It must have fallen out of my pocket. That night, she packs up the car. We drive to New York. My cousin's dad offers to help. I don't tell Mama, but he likes to kiss me too. The irony of trying to escape 2 harmful men while another is in the car is not lost on me. No one is safe. We arrive at a 1-bedroom apartment in Queens and pack in a people. Mama needs a job, and I am her translator. We grow up in rented rooms in houses that don't belong to us. I learned to make homes out of people when Mama is upset. It is the beginning of sophomore year, and it is extremely important to my mom that I have a Catholic school education. She reminds me daily how many jobs it takes to make this happen. I could care less about anything but the girl in my Spanish class. Her name is Lacey, and her hair is bright red. I write her a note, decorate it, give it to her 3rd period. No one is amused. The principal says that my mom is on her way and that I'm expelled until further notice. That transvestites belong in hell. That I am to attend conversion therapy immediately. I don't know why, but I confide in this man that my mama is going to literally kill me. Good, he says. I go home and spare her the effort. Mama says to hurry up and kill myself already because she is tired of me putting her at risk of deportation, that she doesn't want any more social workers around, that I should go be a marimacha out there and see how well it goes for me. And so it goes. After 3 days at Cynthia's place, everything starts to change. Her man gets violent about how much money we're spending, says I need to pay him back or things will get wild. Cynthia says she has another idea. Brings me upstairs and shows me a dress. A dress. She says it'll only be a few hours. She calls it girl drag and reminds me it's just a costume. And I can pick a character like the Latinx Carrie Bradshaw. Smoke this shit, she says, you'll be fine. We'll get stupid guys to give us money. It is the 2nd time that week. that I have a gun to my head. I start to think this is the last day of my life. After 8 hours of getting in and out of cars, I really hope it is. I leave my body behind somewhere. I let my spirit run the streets, tell it to fly far, far away from here. This was never a love song. There are no symphonies for girls like us, just sheer skin, flesh bubbling and bursting. That's what you get. Still, I come to love the fire. I find refuge in its warm glow. I don't blame it for what you did. I thrive in the clearings of the burn like fireweed flowers. A love song would have been nice, given the price of my sacrifice. Not because I loved you, but because I wanted you to love me. My reward system's so depleted and out of touch. I loved you like a child, and you broke me like a woman. I escaped, cut my hair, and still I cannot protect me. Heavy with heartache, I pray my body from sinking into the sands of the lost and forgotten. When I love, I give away everything to men more hollow than me. Another man, 15 years my elder, asked me what I'm running from. Here, trapped in the violence of poverty, I become a parent. I stand dazed in the aisles of a baby supply store, asking myself why this baby's skin gotta be so sensitive, why these items she needs gotta be so inaccessible. Shopping is a strong word. Language becomes irrelevant when your baby's hungry and her diaper needs changing. The law only ever telling us what is allowed, but not exactly what is right. As America sits down to eat dinner, I push my cart past an overburdened cashier towards an exit, pray to La Virgencita that we make it out on the other side. I hear Pac over the loudspeaker. Trying to make $1 out of 15 cents, I am not alone in my despair. Doors open, alarm, please don't sound. If it starts up, just run, just go, creator. I never wanted to be here, never wanted to do this. And we're out. Eyes welling, it is here I realize no one is coming to rescue us. One day, this is not a tragedy. It is an opportunity to become the person I have been waiting for. It takes me time to get here, but I get here. One day, I go to the grocery store and don't have to worry that my card will be declined. One day, I hold reverence, not shame, for the ways I push through that fire. Moving forward, all the things I leap towards are only made possible by my belief in them first. I Am is followed by the most beautiful love poems ever written. Even when it does not seem like there is reason to, I believe anyway. One day, I remember my name. I remember my lineage. And I understand my assignment.